got a built-in pneumatic compliance in the sanding head itself. So it does two things. It takes up imperfections in the wood, which wood always has, and then number two, if the robot programming is not perfect, it can make up for that.
All right guys, Eric Hulen here with MTDCNC, and today I'm standing with Ford from Timesavers, and we're at IWF 2022 in Atlanta, Georgia. So Ford, tell us what we're standing by here.
Yeah, so what we have here today is what we call an automated finishing table. It's used to finish either flat products like cabinet doors and drawer faces, or contoured products like we're showing here, chair backs, wakeboards, surfboards, that kind of stuff.
Sweet. Yeah, you can tell it's really fun finding those contours and tracing that, keeping the tangent line. I know from our conversations we had earlier, you said it has live load monitoring, correct?
Yeah, correct. Actually, it's got a built-in pneumatic compliance in the sanding head itself. So it does two things. It takes up imperfections in the wood, which wood always has, and then number two, if the robot programming is not perfect, it can make up for that.
Okay, perfect. And this is something that's really easy to program, right?
Yeah, correct. At any point when you're running the robot, you can actually stop it and interface with it. Yeah. If you did push it too hard and it's called a collaborative robot, so it's made to be close to people and collaborate with humans. If you push too hard, the robot gives you a warning and says, hey, there's something that we've hit each other or something's going on.
Right.
If it does, you just click resume and it continues back with the program that it was doing or the task it was doing before you interrupted it.
Oh, awesome. So when you load a new part on, and you can kind of just trace the points by moving it?
Yeah, correct. So if I grab the robot here and I move it back over towards us, for example, if I want to set up a new program, it's very simplistic. This robot is made by a company called Productive Robotics out of California, and it's integrated here by Timesavers Automation. We chose this robot because it's very easy and user-friendly to set up. So as an example, I literally just click Learn. It sets up a program. I learn a new job. Now I switch over to the robot itself. Any of these four buttons on the outside are training buttons. So for example, if I wanted to sand a flat panel door, I could go down to the edge of the door, record a point. I simply move the robot to the next point, record a point, push the training button on the top, move over to the third point, move to the last point. When I get done, I literally just click work and go, and now it will go to that start point I defined, and in between those points that I just set up as an automatic program.
Man, that's incredible. So on either side, right, it's mirrored control, so you can use either right or left hand for accessibility, and then it just looks like a dead man switch while you're moving it around.
Yep, it just literally has training buttons that put it into basically a training mode, and I can grab the robot or the training handles and move it around wherever I want to, and then simply push a button to record the points you want it to go to.
Nice. Well, that's pretty much as simple as it gets. Hey Ford, we got 3-4 buttons,
yeah,
record a few points, hit save. So this probably fills a spot in the market for maybe like lower volume, high mix stuff, eh?
Correct, yeah, we had customers that use our Timesavers equipment for processing of flat panel parts in higher volumes, but they had a niche market where they said, hey, we've got 30 to 200 parts a day of these contoured things or unique things, or maybe quality control of a cabinet door off a finishing line, and we want to be able to touch things up or sand things, but we don't have to take it back to the big machine. Can we have something like this with a downdraft table, a pneumatic compliant sander, and a robot to be able to quickly set up, run through these parts on a daily basis?
Nice. Yeah, well, that's awesome technology for anyone looking for real easy to set up, finish woodworking. Ford from Timesavers, he's your guy.
Yeah.